He damn near smoked you. We see it on Twitter. It's your boy James. Trust the process. Oh my God. I want to just talk about protecting your peace. And sometimes it's not easy to protect your peace. Sometimes we have to go through those hard times in order to appreciate the good times. Die being dirty. It's your boy Jim with the Stop Being Dirty, Stop Eating Dirty, Trust the Process, Protect Your Peace. Link in the bio for all the merchandise, the Twitter, the Instagram, all that good. If you're watching right now, I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Hit that subscribe button. Now, the podcast is in the works. It's coming, episode 1. We approaching it. I just don't want to give a date or anything like that. Just, God forbid, anything could always happen. So I don't want, people to look forward to it. And, it not happen, but it's definitely happening. Just we working on. We have a set date. You know what I'm trying to say. I don't want, you get a shorty like, yo, I'm about to lay it down. Next, you drink too much, you got the willy lip. So I ain't trying to do all that. But right now, there are a lot of debates. Maybe I can help. First of all, I just want to say thank you to everybody that gave me the push in wanting to do this. It's myself and 2 others. I'd rather hype it up the day of. You know what I'm saying? 2 of the homies gonna be with me. We talked about it a lot. And thank you to all the fans who gave me the push to want to do this and make this happen, as well as the 2 people I'm doing it with that gave me the motivation as well, who's been speaking about it for a long time. Right now, the discrepancies we're working on right now is a name for the podcast. A couple of us, want to stick to the Stop Being Dirty podcast. Someone else wants to go with a different name and thinking that we should start it all on a new channel and start from scratch, a new name and start from scratch. I'm over here, I'm thinking we should do it on this channel and just have a specific day that, everyone looks forward to that podcast, as well as, keep the Stop Being Dirty brand name going, because these are 2 people who've been representatives since day 1, but I also don't want to just make all the decisions because it's not my decision. I might be Jim's, but at the end of the day, these are 2 people I'm doing it with. We're growing this together, so I'm not the end all be all. But what do y'all think? You like to Stop Being Dirty name? Do you have any other ideas of a name? You think we should stick with that new channel, this channel? Should we make another channel, have you subscribe to that channel, and over time, you know what I'm saying, tell you subscribe, then we eventually put it on that channel? Let me stay rock. Oh my God. So Tay Rock versus Danny Myers. It's going down. It's officially booked. I don't know about the date. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in January. So a few weeks away. You got Danny Myers, someone who's been putting in a ton of work over the years, who absolutely deserves this battle and is now standing in front of the biggest battle of his career. Anybody who thinks differently don't know anything about what they're talking about. Tay Rock was once like a decade holder of the face of battle rap. He was that. He's Tay Rock, URL's baby. That's URL's little baby boy. Don't ever change that. Geechee, he might have passed the torch over time to Geechee and his Geechees now, but Tay Rock held it down. He has battled since his hats did not fit him till he grown to fit his hats. That is a baby to a man. Salute to Tay Rock. Now you have Danny Myers. You know what I'm saying? He's been screaming all over the world for years, building his fan base, doing what he got to do. And I'm glad to see this battle happen. I think first and foremost, I think it's so fire that Tay Rock doesn't duck smoke. He's all out for the competition. He's always with, whoever's hot right now, whoever y'all want to see him battle. He never, he's been a true competitor for a long time, and you have to appreciate that. He's had his ups and his downs, but at the end of the day, to be this consistent, I honestly, if there was an award to give, I would say Tay Rock is the most consistent battle rapper of all time. Like, just at his high level. Oh, this person has more battles and more. I'm talking about high level battles. I give it to Tay Rock. Then you have Danny Myers, who's just been, Danny Myers is like, there's never a battle he doesn't take serious. He might have a slip up here and there because, he was overworked or whatever the case may be. I mean, at the end of the day, there's no excuse. We're not making excuses, but I'm just saying this is a guy you can count on. If you make a battle rap all-star team, you want Danny on your team. This is a man you can absolutely count on, and them going at it against each other is pretty dope. Now, as far as this battle goes, it's like Tay Rock proved that he could write crazy. Because a lot of people might think Danny might be able to write better than Tay Rock. But after seeing Tay-Rock's lyrical ability against Chilla, against a few others where he really stepped his pen up, he can go there. But overall, I would say Danny Myers probably has a more creative mind, because I believe he is half retarded, and sometimes being half retarded definitely could like play a good role in your pen. It's like he's an evil genius with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely not gonna be a walk in the park for Tay-Rock. Now for Danny Myers, I feel like the thing is, Tay-Rock has star power. Let's just get right to it. That star power Tay-Rock has is just like, he knows how to build. I think Tay-Rock's build up is crazier than Danny Myers, because a lot of times I feel like Danny needs to work on his breath control, because he just sounds like he's yelling the whole way through, whereas Tay-Rock can give like a monotone, then yell. His voice starts screeching. He goes from sounding like a New Yorker to a Baltimore person, like in like the same, like, you know what I'm saying, B? Like in the same sentence, like he has that. I feel like star power plays a big role on these big stages as well. You know what I'm saying? And it's definitely not going to be an easy battle for Danny Myers. I feel like Tay-Rock has had more experience against like bigger competitors as well. Though Danny has went against, does it make sense that Tay-Rock has competed against bigger names, like bigger, harder opponents, but Danny has battled, like Tay-Rock's battled bigger names, but Danny's battled harder opponents. Does that make sense? Like this is just a good matchup. I feel like neither one of them takes battles lightly. So if you have a Tay-Rock at 100 versus Danny at 100, I just feel like they do things very similar, but what Danny has better than Tay-Rock isn't better than what Tay-Rock has better than Danny. So I'm leaning towards Tay-Rock in this battle, but if Danny wins this battle, not one part of me will be shocked at all. This can literally go either way, but I'm gonna go with Tay-Rock on this battle for a few reasons that I just feel like he can edge with like his stage presence. Like it's just a little better. Like Danny does breathe heavy and throw his hat around like a yo-yo, he just gets it back. I understand that, but it's just something about Tay-Rock is really electrifying. But so is that, bro, this is just a good battle. This is just a Yoshi! So now, this one just got question marks in the title, because this battle was not announced. I just seen Yoshi's Twitter and she wrote that she's booked, how it's a big battle and she's ready to elevate. That right there is like a subliminal message that it would be bdot, because bdot has the Elevate brand, and this is a battle that Yoshi's been wanting. I love that Yoshi's been sitting out. It makes you hyped to see her. Yoshi had a huge hype around her, and then it definitely got tarnished with all the rumors of the Ghost Rider and things like that. That's gonna hurt whether it's true or not. At the end of the day, that's a bad stain to have. But before that, everyone was pushing for Yoshi. And I feel like after that, she definitely had some dope performances that makes you wash away, those rumors or whatever was going on. It's something that will stick with her, but it doesn't mean that it does not mean that she ain't a competitor. I think Yoshi's fire. I always said in previous blogs about how she has her own lane. Like that dot bar, I'm so into that. I've always been an adamant believer that more women in battle rap should take advantage of the attribute they have over the men. Why talk about gun bars when a guy can? Why talk about money and violence and all that when a guy can, when you can talk about the vagine? We don't have that. We can't talk about. You could talk about how you could set a dude up, how you could do this and that to a guy, how you could tell another opponent like you like. There's so many angles women can take that we can never take, a man can never take. And I feel like Yoshi's the one who really opened that lane for that. And it was so smart. Now, bdot. I mean, bdot, as y'all know, I do critique bdot heavy just because he definitely is one of my favorites to watch. I just feel like his flow is just so clean. It's just like, he's been adding a lot of aggression to his bars too. I think there's something about just growing your hair in battle rap that like just aggression comes with it. Like y'all, I'm not gonna butcher the Bible, but there's somewhere in there with like hair, and then he cut his hair Samson or something like that. I don't know, man. But his strength is in these dreadlocks, and I just feel like bdot has definitely has become a fan favorite over time. He's definitely taken the lane of like his own. I think he's really like every battle he strays more away from the low deluxe comparisons. For me personally, I feel like he's definitely a way better angler than Lux. I feel like his bars are way more updated than Lux. I feel like we just need bdot to have an incredible battle, and then bdot sit down. This won't be the battle. Not to say this battle couldn't be incredible if it's even booked, but it would have to be a male-on-male battle, something that you could be like, yo, we want to see him and Lux again. Lux needs to sit wherever he's at, get his shit right, because after the Geechee battle and some debatables before that, I feel like if they both sat down and then came back against each other, that'll be such a dope battle. Now, if this battle went down, I feel like bdot just does more than Yoshi. But it won't change the fact that Yoshi's definitely taking a round in this battle. She just knows her approach and how she could twist bdot's way of living, way of life. I feel like she would take an approach that nobody could take or has taken. But I just feel like from what I've seen, bdot has just given us so much more. So I would lean with bdot, but I would love the entertainment factor of this because Yoshi has stop bars. bdot likes to talk to you, and then Yoshi would take angles on like, you know, you're trying to talk to me about this and this, but you know, you doing that and that, your girl this and that, and bdot would be like, you know, don't be like this. And like people has taken this angle like Drugs did against Yoshi. Just imagine bdot doing it. And you know, that's bdot's lane to rap that way. So it would be dope. There's been a lot of shots between them two, and people's been trying to make this battle happen. So if this subliminal tweet means they're battling, that'll be super fire. I would love to see that battle. But again, I'm not sure if it's happened. I'm just going off of tweets, and sometimes, a lot of times, my average on these guesses be accurate. So who would you think would win against Yoshi and bdot? Who you think's gonna win versus Danny and Tay-Rock? How do y'all feel about me and the homies doing a podcast? This isn't the Jim's podcast. This is me as equal as my man to the left and equal as my man to the right. We're all in this together. That's why the name is being debated. Even I just feel like one of my homies been repping and Stop Being Dirty brand since day one. So is the other one. He's also the creator of the website and all the merchandise that's the link in the bio. That's what he does. So I feel like that's something that's attached to all of us. I also can understand the mentality of wanting to start something completely fresh. What do y'all think? Help us out. At the end of the day, the decision will still be ours, but it's all about the fans, the supporters. Without y'all, this wouldn't be possible. So what you say does mean a lot. So let me know, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, notification bell, all that good. Trust the process, protect your peace. Stop being dirty. Podcast on the way.